Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, in this episode, I want to discuss terrible habits that many of us have globally when it comes to eating breakfast that plays a part in inflammation, causing us to either become or stay inflamed internally, which is bad. Chronic inflammation is not good. Acute, relative to its cause, is necessary and good, but chronic inflammation is not good. And globally, many individuals are partaking in certain, what do you want to call it? Ways, methodologies, schedules, protocols, whatever. I'm lost for words right now when it comes to being exact. But when it comes to breakfast, many individuals are not taking this meal serious. This is the start your day meal. This is the get things going and stomach and spleen produce chi and blood meal. Okay? Because some habits in which we partake in lead to chi and blood deficiency when it comes to eating, especially breakfast, and then late morning, early afternoon, we're energy deficient, or should I say chi deficient, and we're looking to grab at anything to shove in our mouth to serve as a food source. And that's not good. But understand something when it comes to inflammation. It's a very serious, it can lead to very serious medical conditions. It's a required activity or process, like I said, under acute circumstances that our bodies need to heal from injury. And that's known as acute inflammation. But again, when it's chronic, it can lead to serious health issues and illnesses when it's left unaddressed. You want to address it? What's the first thing you should look to do? Bingo! You got it. See an acupuncturist. That's your first move. Seeing an acupuncturist as your first move when it comes to your health is always the right answer. Okay? But chronic inflammation can, understand something, lead to autoimmune disorders, obesity, and more. You want to be very careful, because chronic inflammation plays a key role in diseases like Alzheimer's and diabetes and various types of cancers and heart disease. And there are certain foods that we can eat, and this is why seeing an acupuncturist is important, because once you undergo an Eastern nutrition consultation session, and even outside of that, Acupuncture is My Life, we have a network of nutritionists. We have one key nutritionist who does virtual sessions for a lot of our patients globally. She's awesome. So contacting Acupuncture is My Life is the way to go, especially if you can't find an acupuncturist. We can help you do that, because relative to today's discussion, chronic inflammation is not good. So it's very important or it's necessary that you understand the importance of breakfast, because that's where it all starts for your day. And that's where you want to get healthy doses of fiber and protein and carbohydrates and your fats. And there's certain things that many of you guys are doing that's causing inflammation related issues when it comes to breakfast, and you're not even aware. One of the ways, skipping breakfast. Skipping breakfast regularly. Breakfast, and the times that you eat breakfast, let's just say, let me find 3 to 5. Let's say from 5 to 7. 7 to 9. 5 to 7, those are the hours of the large intestine. 7 to 9, and this is AM. 5 to 7 AM, hours of the large intestine. 7 to 9 AM, hours of the stomach. 9 to 11, hours of the spleen. Those are the heightened periods of those particular organs, internal organs, throughout a 24-hour cycle. And that's why it's best. And you guys know I always speak of the stomach and spleen, the importance of it. So, to eat breakfast anywhere between, let's say, 5 a.m. and 11 a.m. is the more optimal times, but preferably between 7 and 9. It's key. But you want to eat breakfast, and a healthy one, because it can help reduce as well as manage inflammation. Because many of you just grab coffee and run and whatever, but studies do show that there is a connection between inflammation and skipping breakfast on a regular basis. And published studies have also presented that skipping breakfast can lead to higher concentrations of C-reactive proteins. And that's it. That's an inflammation marker in your blood work. So when you do, your annual checkup, and let's just say you had a CBC done, you'll see the marker C-reactive protein, or CRP. And your physician may, if it's high, your physician may discuss ways to bring that number down. Okay. And it's even worse when you skip breakfast and then later on in the day your diet is horrible. I mean, where's the production of chi and blood going to come from? Chi and blood deficiency can also lead, and acupuncturists totally understands it, to a lot of problems if left unchecked, i.e. you're not seeing an acupuncturist. Now, another terrible breakfast habit many of us have is eating refined carbohydrates. When you go to the donut shop or the bagel shop or some fast food place, the pretty packages, and they're sitting there preheated. So when you walk in or pull up to the drive-thru window, they're tossing you these pretty colorful wrappers with shit inside of it, and you're giving them your money, and you're supposed to be happy about that. That is the very, very interesting reality to it. And I know it's going to upset many of you. But when it comes to inflammation, these refined carbohydrates and sugars play a big part in chronic inflammation. Yeah, the foods look good, they taste good, and but is it good for you? It's the key question. You have to ask yourself that. Stay away from the pastries, the donuts, the muffins, the bagels. Bring some fruits. Eat fruits. If you can't make yourself a bowl of oats or a nice fruit smoothie with some protein added to it. Another terrible habit is drinking sugar sweetened drinks. You know, your lattes. Various types of coffees. Added sugars, creamers, caramel, whatever. I don't drink it. It can not only lead to chronic inflammation, but a myriad of other unwanted health problems. It can definitely encourage the growth of inflammatory gut bacteria, which of course will increase your risk of obesity, as well as inflammatory bowel disease. And if you suffer from these, you should be seeing an acupuncturist. Because I see far too many people, no matter what country I go to, just tossing all types of sugar in their coffee. And I'm like, oh, stop. I've said that to many strangers, and they look at me as if I'm crazy. You know, you have to understand health as well. All right? The wealth, it's not in your wallet, it's not in your pocket, and it's not in your purse. The wealth isn't in your bank account, it's not in a safe in your office, it's not in a cryptocurrency account, nor is the wealth in an app on your phone. The wealth is not under your mattress, it's not in the shoebox in the closet, and the wealth is not under the doghouse in the backyard. The wealth is in you. And I want you to think twice when it comes to eating breakfast. And if you're confused in any way, see an acupuncturist. If you're confused about anything I'm telling you right now, and stay away from fast food places to grab a quick breakfast loaded with artificial trans fats. Which is bad for your heart. And I know many of you are thinking, oh, well, I cook it at home, so I'm healthy, I'm good. Okay, what are you cooking? Bacon, sausage, or other types of processed meat? Nope. Just because you made it at home, now you wasted your time. Stay away from that. You want to see those inflammatory markers shoot through the roof? You go ahead and make bacon and sausage, and oh, but it's turkey. As I was saying, you go ahead and make bacon and sausage and cooking all types of processed meats for breakfast all you want. And you're going to see those markers go up. You're definitely going to see those markers go through the roof. Simply put, you want that healthy lifestyle. You want to feel good about yourself. Just simply make acupuncture a part of your life, okay? Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?